All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? But this is another video I'm doing, but right now, this video, I'm gonna be reacting with did this mom murder her son? And the video that I'm watching is taking place down in around the state of Washington, and apparently when a mom was supposed to be hitting their son's body around either in around the some around the or I would say somewhere around like in the next by to the ocean one, or where it touches the Pacific Ocean, but it's not a big ocean, but it's just like apparently it has like small islands in down in the state of Washington. But apparently I'm seeing this, but I'm for sure, in my opinion, that this mom apparently murdered was murdered like his own like son. So that's what I would say though, and basically in my opinion. But I would say that she has been doing a lot of misbehaving attitudes for due to her behavior, and by that her behavior is just has been going haywire. It's just haywire, like her basically her she has been going to another level of her situation. Like it could be her husband, could be her husband left her, or it could be that she might be having a bad day though. But that's what I would probably say though. But or maybe she probably probably her boss might have like fired her though. And I'm not sure about the haircut, but I'm not sure. It was pretty short, but I'm for sure she might have cut it off in my. But I won't say that. But I won't. No, I wouldn't probably say that though. But I could be wrong though. But all right, so let's just get to the video, and let's get started.
On March 27, 2024, officers from several agencies in the state of Washington would be alerted about a child who went missing under suspicious circumstances. Family members of 4-year-old Ariel Garcia notified officials of their concerns. He was last known to be with his mother, Janet Garcia. In an affidavit, Ariel's grandmother shared Janet's behavior had become, quote, very violent and unpredictable. She was obviously concerned for her grandchild's safety. Through investigative work, officers discovered Janet was last seen leaving her apartment at 7 a.m. that morning. In the midst of tracking her location down, officers would just so happen to receive a call from an alcohol rehabilitation center. Just 3 hours after the missing child report was put in place, officers from the Clark County Sheriff's Office met Janet at the rehab center and pulled her out of the building to question her about her son's whereabouts.
How you doing? Yeah. No, sure. Nothing on you? No. Okay.
You guys give us some privacy.
Can I just take and make, you don't need to reach in, I'll just, hang on.
Do you know why we're here?
Are you okay if I open this zipper?
Why? Why are you guys here?
What's going on today?
Can I open the zipper?
Yeah.
Just checking that, thank you. I just want to make sure before.
What's going on today with you? And like, sounds like the cops have been talking to you already.
Yeah. So,
You got some blood drops on your shoes.
yeah. So my son fell this morning earlier.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, but I was able to take him to the doctors.
You got some blood drops on your shoes.
Yeah. So my son fell this morning earlier.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, but I was able to take him to the doctors and everything was okay. I took him with another lady so she can watch him for me, because I wasn't staying at home. I had problems going on with my parents and they didn't let me in the house. So I was staying with another lady. She was super sweet. That's where my son fell. And then, but we left, so I was like, okay, you know. So I went to another lady's house and I told her if she could watch him for me. I wanted to come get, you know, I wanted to fully recover. I'm an alcoholic, so I was like, if you can watch him for me for 12 months, that'd be amazing, because I'm not talking to my mom, and she's the one that has like just like a notarized paper saying that she has legal custody of them, but I have legal custody of them. She's not letting me see my older son, so
that would be really hard.
Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about that one.
News reports shared that Janet's own mother, Maria, had filed for legal guardianship of both Ariel and his 7-year-old brother only 2 days prior on March 25th. Sources share that Janet, Maria, and Janet's 2 sons all lived in an apartment together. An affidavit shares that Maria accused Janet of taking Ariel with her to go drinking at a bar while out with friends, and that he had no shoes and was not dressed appropriately for cold weather conditions. She said Janet would also leave both her sons unsupervised for long periods of time without food. Janet had also allegedly violently thrown Ariel's older brother against a wall, physically abusing them. Janet's mother also specifically cited her drug and alcohol abuse as a problem. In addition to filing for legal guardianship, Maria also filed for a restraining order against Janet, prohibiting her from being within 100 feet of Ariel and his brother. The court then granted an emergency guardianship the day prior to this footage on March 26th. A court date was scheduled for March 29th to go over the conditions of the guardianship and the restraining order. It's likely that this situation is heavily affecting Janet's actions.
So I'm here now and everything's okay. So I don't know what else.
Well, we want to make
I
sure
swear,
that he's safe and know where he is.
the way,
the friend that you left him with?
my freaking reaction is to the scene where she made that freaking creepy smile, dude. It's just terrifying.
Can you tell me the location where somebody could go and check on him and make sure he's okay?
In SeaTac area.
Okay.
Seattle.
More specific?
I don't have an address.
Nothing. Who's the friend? How do you know the person? How did you pick the person?
She's a longtime friend that I know.
Okay, what's her name?
Dude, that's the point.
Alika. That's all I know. Alika Bone.
Alika Bone? Mm-hmm. Okay, and you've known her? Okay, but you've known her for a long
time?
So how did you reach out to her?
That point of my
So I reached out to her,
dude, I swear.
Because I needed help.
How did you reach out to her?
I found her number on my old Facebook, but I no longer have a Facebook anymore.
Okay.
Deleted it, dude.
No,
you just deleted it all.
I delete it all the time. So
Yeah, you found it today on your old Facebook? And her name is
Alika Bone.
Alika Bone, like B-O-N-E?
Note Janet's confirmation of her friend's name, Alika Bone, spelled B-O-N-E.
Okay, and she lives in the SeaTac area.
Thank God.
So you drove him from the first house you were at to her house? Or the doctor first? What doctor did you take him to?
Swedish, and that's it.
Swedish where?
Or I think it's Providence, actually. Providence in Everett.
In Everett? Providence?
Okay. You understand we just need to make sure that he's okay, and then
Yeah.
we can just do that, and then we can leave you be, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So how do we find Alika?
I don't know.
Can you describe to me how you got there from Providence?
So I just drove from there to Seattle, and then that's it.
You drove from Providence to Seattle to Alika's house?
Yes.
Okay. Did you drive on the freeway or?
Oh my God.
Okay. How long did it take you to get there?
Like 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude. The way that she smiles, it's just terrifying. It's so terrifying the way it's like sometimes, like whenever I just mind my own business in public and I just randomly just see people smiling for like some sort of reason, and it's like, dude, it looks like she's about to commit some murder, dude. Like seriously, like she's going to commit just like murder. It's like, I hope she doesn't do it. Like I hope she or he doesn't do anything. Like, you know, like it's just so terrifying. It's just giving me the freaks, dude. It's just freaking me out, dude. Seriously.
And what car were you driving?
My car. So just like 1 hour.
It's like these people just don't.
And what kind of car do you have?
It's like some people just don't want to mind my own business. They just want me to like get attention to them. For some educational reasons, but somehow it's just like, dude, just let me be me, dude. Like I'm trying to be happy. Like seriously, I'm trying to be like happy.
I have a Nissan.
Okay. Where's that car now?
I don't have it with me.
Okay.
So.
Where's it at?
I left it at her house, and then I came over here on the bus.
Evidence discovered later would suggest Janet did not take the bus to get there. Instead, security footage shows that she parked her vehicle down the street from the alcohol rehab center, ironically parking it at a bar, roughly 3 hours before the police began questioning her. About a minute after parking, she exits her vehicle and walks towards the rehab center. It's worth noting that the rehab center is an over 2-hour car ride away from her supposed friend's house in SeaTac. Taking the bus, especially if it was a last-minute trip, is highly unlikely. All trips we could find wouldn't have even dropped her off until after 6:30 in the afternoon, as the routes that leave in the late morning can't bring her there any earlier. The closest bus stop to the rehab center is over a mile walk away as well. Only if she was running would she have arrived before police began to question her.
Do you remember what exit you took?
I don't know.
Janet takes a seemingly relaxed big yawn here, despite talking to police about her son's whereabouts.
Jeanette. Okay, Jeanette. You're not
Lying?
you have a longtime friend that you reach out to leave your son with, who you obviously care about very much.
I love him with all my heart.
Yes, again, you're expressing
You don't.
how upset you are
You don't
about what's
actually.
going on between you and your mom and the
don't.
custody of him and your older son.
First off.
I think that's horrible. So I know that you're not going to
You
go
don't
leave your
love it.
son with
You don't love
somebody
her, dude.
and you don't know where he
And
is.
secondly,
Yeah, no.
So you do know where he is.
No, I know where he
For
is.
sure.
I know where he's at.
Tell me where he's at.
drunk.
I don't have the address for him.
Okay, how can we find the address for him?
I don't know.
Did you put it in your phone
No.
It's like
to get there?
very.
Okay,
It's like,
Alika, you know where your son is because you're a mom who loves her son very much, and you didn't
I'm
just.
not Alika, I'm Jeanette.
I'm sorry, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Alika, you took him somewhere, and you're going to go back to him, and you know where he is. So tell me where he's at, so we can make sure that he's okay or what's going on.
So he's not, I mean, he's there. He's with her, but
tell
he's
me
not
how
with
to go
me.
check on him.
I can give you an address.
Okay, what's the address?
I don't know. You have to write it down.
Okay, I can do that.
Do you have a phone number for it too?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't have a phone number for her, but
When he fell, where'd he get hurt?
just he on his head, but he fell on the ground and he hurt himself.
Heads are the worst. Dude.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find, I don't even,
How old's your son?
he is 5.
Janet says her son is 5, but according to news reports, he
dude.
was 4 years old when this video was taken.
So I don't know if
How'd
this
you
is
even,
the
like-
right
Are
one.
The address Janet supplies, which we are
forget?
keeping private for the homeowner's sake as
That's
they may not even be involved,
This
is nowhere
that's my
near the
concern, dude.
SeaTac
Like, you're
area
just,
as she
like-
claims. The address she
You're
shares
just
is
clowning
roughly a
around,
30-minute
dude.
drive
Actually,
away from
you're
that
such a
area.
clown.
Seattle, Washington.
Where did you get that address from? Just now.
From the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where you remember leaving him.
So yeah, Alika.
It's
And
Alika? Mm-hmm. How do you spell that?
Alica.
Okay.
Last name is Bonn.
B-O-N-N?
Yeah.
Bon?
She seems to remember a different spelling of her friend's last name, contradicting her previous confirmation from before.
So and if you guys can't find him or whatever, this is where I'm going to be for the next 12 months. But I mean,
They
he's
check
there.
in. They check you in.
How did you guys discuss that
Like,
you're
I
gonna?
swear.
You're obviously gonna
Like-
communicate with him still. You want to check on him
Dude,
and all that. How
The
are you guys
point
gonna
is-
communicate?
It's just like
Well, I'm not gonna have my I'm not gonna use my phone because
Okay.
I'm gonna be here for the next 12 months.
Okay.
So if anything, I don't know what else.
Okay.
that's it.
You didn't discuss that with Alika before you left.
Yes, I discussed with her. I'm going to be here for 12 months, and then, but before that, like I don't speak to my parents or anything like that because we got into an altercation. So, but this is where I'm going to be.
Okay. You can. I'm gonna give him that address,
Yeah.
and then tell me about your alcoholism. How long have you been dealing with that?
I've been drinking alcohol.
Or if you don't mind telling me,
yeah.
you don't
Yeah,
have
it's
to tell me.
okay.
It's not
I've been
my
here.
business,
This is like my third. Okay, I've been here like this is like my third year here.
Okay.
So I did 11 months
no,
in
no,
recovery.
she's not actually.
Because I've never,
drunk,
I was never
but
like
saying
an
that she's
alcoholic. I was
drunk.
more like of a drug user. So the only drug I ever
I'm
used
saying
is
that
meth.
she's
Yeah.
like
And I used
very
it for
drunk.
roughly like
Whenever she just
4 to
grabbed,
5
like,
years.
Okay.
I came to finally get clean on and off,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
I tried it one time and then years passed and then I do it again and then
Right.
years passed. This is my third year clean. I started drinking a lot because I was like, okay, I'm not a drinker. I'm like, I was, you know, I was a drug
use
user.
drugs, so
Right.
alcohol's okay.
So alcohol's fine. I'm like, it's a socialized thing
Sure.
that everybody does. I'm
Yeah.
going to go out, I'm going to have dinner, I'm going to do this. Well, I drank to the point where I can drink a whole bottle of just like liquor. So I'm like, that's now I'm an alcoholic.
Gotcha.
So I started to have all kinds of problems, and then now I'm back here hoping I can get clean again. It just depends.
Well, I'm glad you're in a space where you feel safe, that you feel like that can work for you. I hope it does.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. Well, I just want to figure out where your son is. Obviously, there was some concerns. And once we
Yeah.
can do that, his injury was pretty bad. Yeah, was there quite a bit of blood and stuff? What did he do?
He jumped from the
His injury was pretty bad. Yeah, was there quite a bit of blood and stuff? What did he do?
he jumped from the bed that we were sleeping on to the ground, and then he just got blood on his head, and so I
just got back for now because like I gotta do something like that I have to spit out from my throat. Just a disclaimer.
had him take him to the doctor, and so he's doing good.
Okay. Okay. What did he hit it on?
Just on the ground.
Okay. How did it start bleeding?
It's just started bleeding.
Can you show me like what side of his head? Do you remember what side of his head it was?
I don't remember exactly what side of the head it was, but
Dude, what?
it's starting to.
For sure.
Yeah,
I'm for sure. It could be.
Okay, so you don't. What time did it occur today?
Seriously.
Like early, like at 10, 11.
So how long were you guys at the hospital?
We were only there for a little bit. I don't even think he got checked. We got there and, but I didn't wait enough for him to get checked out. So
He didn't actually go back and get checked. Gotcha. Did you actually go inside and check him in? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then did you tell him you were leaving, or did you did? Okay. You just said he's not going to be seen and left.
Yeah.
Okay. And how is he acting?
He's okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that. I don't think
Nothing,
he's
he
like
just cried.
that okay though. That's
Just
my
like,
point.
you know,
The
just
point
like,
is like he's doing it.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down?
So-
I can put you I can leave the door
Decent,
open. You
yeah.
can sit right there so you're out of the
Just so you
rain.
know,
So,
when you fell down, you think you needed to go to the hospital?
because he was bleeding from his head, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
why.
Yeah,
Okay, go.
that's legit reason.
And you can stay dry.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's scary. He's 4. Okay.
Janet confirms his age of 4, even though she said he was 5 earlier.
Do you know how long you were at the hospital for?
earlier 5. Well, yeah.
I was
She's
only there
just
for a
like
little bit of
she's
time again. I
just a
didn't want to
clown.
wait, so I was like, let's go.
Seriously.
Can you
Just a
describe to
clown.
me what that Providence looks like? Do you know what road it's on? Did you park in the emergency room parking lot, or
I don't remember. I don't know.
or was there a parking garage or anything?
I don't remember at the top of my head.
Okay. Do you remember when you walked in? Like, can you describe to me when you walked in what it looked like?
It
We're gonna have to get
just the
some video
hospital.
footage.
Just the hospital.
Okay.
Real
But can you
footage.
describe, like, when you walk in the door, where
We're
was the
actually gonna get
check-in?
her-
In the front, like I walked in. As soon as I walked in, the front desk was checked in right there, and I said my son had to be seen for something, and then I just his name and everything,
Okay.
and that's
You're
it.
going like this, so you wrote it down, or was there like a check-in thing, or?
There was a check. All right, but I think they checked me in. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't write anything on there? Okay. Have you been there before?
No.
No, that was your first
That
time.
was my first time.
When you checked into the desk, was it just an open desk, or
Just an open
was
desk.
it behind a wall? Did they have like a glass wall, or?
Just an open desk.
Okay. Was there a lot of people in there? Yeah. That's why you didn't want to wait, because it was too long. Do you think he needed stitches or anything?
No,
Why she
he's
didn't tell
fine.
me-
Okay, you
she
didn't remember where
tell me
his
about it by
injury
saying
was?
that she doesn't remember.
Is it front, side, back? Do you remember?
It's the side. It was the side.
Definitely one of the sides that you
So,
recall?
the front, yeah.
Okay, front. You're kind of pointing above the eyebrow. You contacted your friend through Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I got her information through Facebook.
Oh, okay. And then what information did you get?
Just her number, and then I went to her house and dropped off my kid there, and then now I'm here.
Okay. You got like her phone number? Okay. And did you call her from your phone?
From my phone.
Okay, the one that's in your purse there, you called her from? Okay.
I think I erased it though, but I have her number.
At At this point, there are multiple definitive pieces of information that Janet didn't remember or simply didn't have
It's like
access to
sometimes
that she
she's like
miraculously
mixing it
remembers or
all up.
discovers in her
Seriously.
phone. Who she left her son with being one, where she left him being another, where his injury was on his head, and now she claims
Like,
to have her
all
friend's
information.
number even though she
She's
said she
mixing-
deleted her
she's mixing
Facebook and
all
phone
it up.
records.
I don't know if you guys want to call her, but I don't think she's going to answer anymore.
In searching the phone number that Janet provided, we discovered it is sourced from Alhambra in California, which is just south of Pasadena. No records of who might own this phone number were available online at the time of editing this video, but we are keeping it private. It is unknown if this was another thing that Janet has pulled out the top of her head.
I don't think she's going to answer.
How come? What makes you think that?
Because I don't know if she's still going to be there.
Did you send her any text messages?
No.
Okay. Do you remember what your son was wearing today when you took him to the hospital?
Pajamas, blue pajamas.
Pooh? Like Winnie the Pooh?
Just regular blue
Oh,
pajamas.
blue. Can I ask who you're messaging with?
Yeah, my sister.
Terrifies me.
I was just talking to her about her flying out here,
Oh, nice. Where does she live?
California.
So much.
What part?
California.
In Pasadena.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to move over there.
It's nice and sunny down there right now.
Yeah.
It's really good.
No. Oh no. All right, dude. Sorry about the advertisement. So that I've been watching around. So I have to pause the video. Like I didn't expect it was gonna be an advertisement pop up. But sometimes I would. I mean, let's just continue on.
I might just take her phone. She's got some specs on her shirt. She's got blood on her shoes. She's not really making
Yeah,
sense.
like this is what I'm telling.
So,
this is what
if you
this
guys
is the
don't,
point. Like I am saying.
locate my son,
Like
what's
the
gonna
point
happen?
I'm saying.
That's what
The point I'm saying is like there's something a little suspicious about her, as she has blood in her shoes. And then there's another video that she explains of like what's going that she has like stains. But there's something a little suspicious about her. I am 100% telling honest, dude. Like this is very suspicious about her, dude. Seriously, I do not like when people just like tells me a bunch of deep freaking lies, dude. This is so wrong. Actually, it's so wrong.
working on at the
Yeah.
moment.
Why,
is so
why do you
wrong.
think they won't be able to locate him?
It's so wrong, dude. You should not be doing that.
I mean, you got the address story.
Because, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you guys are not able to find him, like, what can
Like-
happen?
What it's looking like right now is that we're gonna need to stay with you until we find him. Because it sounds like you said you know where he is, you know where you left him.
Right.
So it shouldn't be an issue, right? Should be able to locate him. Okay, so that's what we just need to stay with you until we locate him.
Okay.
I have another favor though to ask.
Yes.
Because it's raining and it's cold and I'm shivering, and we're gonna be with you, I think, for a little bit. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
We're gonna be with you for a little bit. Would you mind? We have a precinct right up the road. It's comfortable and dry that we can all sit in so we can chat. So we're all out of the rain. Would that be okay?
Where is it?
It's
It's
right
just
down
on-
by the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just on 179th.
Yeah.
And then we can give you a ride back and all of that if that's okay. with you.
Can I get a coffee from here before we
We
go?
got coffee there.
We have coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, we got
We can
coffee.
give you coffee.
Can you grab that seatbelt around your backside?
Then that way we can all be dry and comfortable and sit and you can get some
Perfect.
coffee.
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I can stop and get her a coffee or something.
The male officer appears to drive Janet to the station. Although
Dude,
there
like-
is some interrogation
the
footage
point
we will
is,
break down later
I
on, it
swear
appears there is no
I'm
footage covering their journey to the station. The female officer stays behind to investigate the area.
I need everybody out of here. There's no like ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're investigating a crime right now.
She evacuates and searches the rehab building, but discovers nothing of significance. She also questions others on site who may have interacted with Janet.
That's the undercover right there. She pulled in quick, too.
You know her, so
I do.
did you chat with her today or anything?
Just when I pulled up, I saw her,
Okay.
and I said, "What are you doing back?" And she said she's trying to get sober again. She cut her hair like Britney Spears. She had really long
Oh
hair.
my goodness!
She
Wait,
said really long
Oh,
hair.
yeah.
Maria's filing for legal guardianship also
Wait.
cited Janet recently
So
shaved her
she
head
recently
and
cut
that she
her
was
hair.
becoming more, quote, erratic.
Okay.
And she just kind of looked washed up, you know. And I said, well,
Erratic is the
you know, be good and listen.
erratic
That's
is
what I
just
told her.
it's
In
a
the fall,
word.
last fall,
Right.
she was here.
Okay.
She's been here like 4 or 5 times. You know, she
Okay.
just,
So
But not since like
it's
last
so
fall.
difficult. It's
No,
really
I don't-
difficult, like to see like what he explains though. It's like a little confusing for me.
know how she showed up. You said that she might have took an Uber or something?
Yeah, and then they
Until
came,
now.
and then she hid. So,
But you didn't see no car drop her off or anything?
no, she got dropped off up there.
When you say they, you mean us?
Yeah,
Oh.
I came earlier.
Okay. You saw her. Oh, yeah. When they were up here earlier. She hid from them?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
100% positive she
Okay.
got dropped off in the black car, but I didn't think she was coming here until I walked in there and I said, "Hola, senor." I thought it was a
I
man.
mean,
Although
I
footage
don't
shows
judge you,
Janet
dude.
drove and parked a car at the local bar and walked towards the rehab center, the roads connecting them are fairly busy, with a speed limit of 50 miles an hour and seemingly no sidewalks.
I don't judge
It's
you,
possible
dude.
someone
Actually,
might
I
have
don't
picked her
judge
up
you.
as a hitchhiker and dropped her off. It's also possible that this eyewitness is simply mistaken.
Any other conversation you had with her today?
I'm sorry, that's all I got. Her mom's dropped her off a bunch of times, and all I know is she's just kind of problematic, you know?
How?
That, like when she was here, she wouldn't really listen. She'd get in arguments with other women that were here. You know, her sponsor would tell her to do things and she wouldn't do them.
Yeah.
You know, like being here, there's like a set of rules. If you want
Sure.
to be here because it's free, we don't charge nobody. And you
Yeah.
stay sober, you know, stay within the guidelines,
just
and
like
it was
so-
just never that way with her. So
Okay.
just kind of, she was always off the wall, kind of, I don't want to say crazy, but maybe mental health issues.
Did you see her like have anything with her when she showed up?
That little purse.
No, she just came with a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she had like a zip-up sweatshirt on
We
when
gave
she
her
left. Oh, you guys gave her that?
Yeah, man. That's
And she
all.
just had a t-shirt on and her
Yeah.
purse. And it's freezing out here.
Yeah, it is.
I'm freezing and I have a sweatshirt on.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate your help. Who owns this place? You and your dad?
My dad.
Your dad does. Where's he at?
I think he's at home right now.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure.
So I know the deputy on the phone kind of talked to you, but did you see her get here?
I didn't see her get here, no. She's been here before.
Okay.
But, I mean, like I told the other deputy, she left and we told her mom to find her, like, actual, like a psychiatrist. Because her problem is just, like, it was beyond just drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
So,
Janet's mother, Maria, in her plea to the court for her grandchildren's custody, seems to have taken the rehab worker's advice. In the order, she had requested rehab and psychiatric care for Janet, along with access to Janet's tax refund so Maria could use the money to support her kids while Janet was in psychiatric care. Maria had written to the court, if she has access to her tax refund, I'm afraid she will lose herself even more. The last thing I want is to lose her due to an overdose or in a drug-related incident. She needs rehab and psychiatric help to bring her back to who she was. Her kids need her. I really hope Janet will be able to come back from this to be able to fully parent her children. She needs more help than I can give her. Minutes after that conversation, officers discover the car
That's the
Janet
point.
parked at the bar. They appear to break open the driver's side
No,
window and
like,
secure
I'm
the
reacting to
vehicle.
this
Based off the
video,
footage
but-
provided, they seem to find nothing alarming.
It's empty.
I was trying to. That's good news.
While these officers question individuals at the rehab center, Janet is simultaneously being questioned at the station. More interrogation footage will be viewed later, but from this roughly 30-second clip we received, it appears investigators are going through her phone call history and questioning her on who each number is connected to. You can also see they've supplied Janet her coffee as promised, along with what appears to be cupcakes. During police interrogations, it is vital that officers ensure suspects are taken care of so that they cannot reasonably claim in court that they were coerced into confessing.
Daniel told me that her mom was calling because they can't find her son, and her mom went to her house and saw blood. I don't know how dramatic it was, but saw blood. I don't know where, but just saw blood, and they can't find her son. And then she's over here, and
Oh, nothing. Okay, so I'm back again. So sorry if I cut some of the video off. It's just like my brothers just got back from school, but we should be back. So let's continue on.
Sure suspects are taken care of so that they cannot reasonably claim in
This is
court
like-
Oh,
that they were coerced into confessing.
Daniel told me that her mom was calling
No.
because they can't find her son, and her mom went to her house and saw blood. I don't know how dramatic it was, but saw blood. I don't know where, but just saw blood. Okay. And they can't find her son. And then she's over here, and Daniel, my brother, where's your son? He's with my mom. And her mom's calling over here saying he can't find her son. I mean, there's a bad connection there. Yeah, I don't know if she's lying, crazy, I don't know. And her mom's crying and hysterical. No, she's not here. He's not here. Where the heck is he?
Do you know how many children she has? Two. Yeah. Do we know where the other child is?
As far as I know, with her mother.
Okay.
And I think that was the whole dilemma, is they can't find her other son.
Gotcha.
And so her mom went to her apartment and saw blood and went hysterical, and this is how this all started.
Did she seem like, from the previous Janet that you knew a couple of years ago, was it?
Yeah.
Compared to today, how was her behavior?
Drastically different, because she was always bubbly and loud and had this big great laugh, you know, kind of really annoying laugh, and talking to everybody, and she was just kind of with her hands in her pockets and quiet, and just went in and sat down and didn't talk to anybody really.
So she's not currently a resident. She doesn't have any private space or room here, correct? Is her sponsor here?
No.
Okay.
No, he's not here right now.
Does he normally live here? Is he still primarily living here?
He's the owner of this land.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I don't think he's here right now though.
Do you know if she was being disruptive today or causing any issues?
That's what I mean. It was kind of drastically different. She just kind of quiet and went, sat in the chair, and didn't talk to nobody.
We were actually coming back from a job site. My dad called me and he told me to call you guys because I guess she was here. And I think Janet's mom probably called him and told him the situation, what was going on, that one of her sons was missing, and I think her mom ended up finding wherever she was staying full of blood or something like that.
Okay.
So he told me to call you guys and to let you guys know, because I think she had filed a report already over there. And so he told me to call you guys, let you guys know that she was here. And, well, he didn't tell me all that part until I got here. But yeah, so that's why I called you guys.
Was she on alcohol?
It was alcohol. Did I know it was alcohol, crystal, and probably everything?
Okay. She didn't go back into any rooms or anything?
¿No entró en ningún cuarto? ¿Acá?
No creo.
Yeah, they didn't see her do it.
The officers continued to question individuals at the rehab center and search the property. Based off the footage we've obtained, they found nothing that hinted at Ariel's potential location.
Yeah, again, if we find anything on our own, I mean, if you guys got a card or call 311, like I said,
Hours after bringing Janet to the station for further questioning, this footage shows some of the interrogation room.
Sorry, I was listening to the call.
It's all here, good. I'm just going to shut the door and walk.
Oh, okay.
If you need anything, just knock on the door, okay?
Based off the footage we were given, it appears that a more thorough interrogation took place on footage that has not yet been made public.
The problem is it's recording right now, and it says
Most of the footage provided here showed very little contact with Janet. The video timestamps indicate that Janet was at the station for over 3 hours at this point.
We ordered food earlier. Do you want some tacos and stuff? Do you want me to get you some water with them? Okay. Do you like ice in it or no?
No ice.
Okay. Okay, you're welcome.
And then any look finding.
We haven't, and then, so I'll let you know that you're going to be going to jail tonight for making false statements.
Seriously.
Is what we're charging you with, okay? So I'm just wrapping up your paperwork, and then we'll let you like eat and everything, and then we'll take you down there, okay?
Okay.
Just make sure you speed it up.
Did you get some food?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think Tanya, Detective Johnson had told you that you're going to go to jail tonight. Okay. I want to take a picture of your hands because you had said you had hurt your nail or broke your nail or something. So I want to get a good picture. Which one were you talking about? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, I'll just take a picture of them. Yeah, hold them. Yep, like that. Do you have any other injuries on your hands or anything? Okay.
What is that?
All right.
Yeah, you just want to go into your room for me?
Yep.
Right?
What is it?
Yeah.
Bro, like seriously.
Janet,
The
these are
point
gonna go
is,
with you.
dude.
This is the search warrant for your cell phone
I gotta be.
that we wrote, and then this is your citation.
In reality,
for,
you gotta be
false
careful
statements
what's
to
going
officers.
on
So these will go with you and go on your
between the
property
person
to
that
the
you
jail.
try to
Okay.
talk with, a stranger.
I'm gonna just search you real quick. Okay. So go ahead and turn around and face the door for me. Spread your legs for me.
Nothing else in your pockets or anything? Okay. What's that? All right.
According to reports, officials issued an endangered missing persons advisory at midnight that day. This more locally focused alert was issued instead of an Amber Alert. According to news sources, Ariel's disappearance did not meet the federal requirements for an Amber Alert, which requires information like a potential suspect, vehicle description, and a defined location of where an abduction or disappearance took place. Just before 6 o'clock in the evening of the following day, on March 28, 2024, officials would unfortunately discover Ariel's body off of Interstate 5. He was found in a location that was roughly halfway between Janet's allegedly blood-covered apartment and the rehab center she visited. The location of Ariel's body was an over 75-mile drive away from her apartment. However, it is unclear if this was where she was staying when she left for the rehab center. Janet Garcia is being charged with first and second-degree murder, as well as an assault of a child. She has submitted a plea of not guilty, and she currently has a bail set to $3 million. At the time of editing this video, Janet's case is going through the court system, and a verdict and sentencing is yet to be determined. According to news reports, an autopsy revealed that Ariel was stabbed up to 41 times and showed signs of defensive wounds. This story is unfortunately not an entirely unique one for the United States, and criticisms of custody laws continue to arise from situations like this. In this case, District 35 Representative Travis Couture criticized legislation during the events of this video that he sees as too lax. He shares that current legislation strictly keeps kids away from parents who use fentanyl, but other hard drugs do not qualify grounds for separation. He claims that, in the specific case of Ariel Garcia, had something like my bill been in place, that death might have been prevented, and added, "We don't want instances like what we saw with this case with little Ariel where, he's murdered. He's dumped like garbage on the side of I-5 like his life didn't matter." As extremely dark and devastating cases of this nature come to light, we hope that in publishing these stories, however tragic, it helps promote transparency in government, inform the public, and shed light on events like these.
Dude. Alright, so that's for today's video. So right now I'm going to be just closing out for today, and so I gotta go I gotta take my dogs outside for a walk too. But thank you guys so much for tuning in on this video, and I also gotta feed them too. But again, thank you guys for tuning in to this video, and I will see you guys in the next reaction video. All right, peace.